Good evening, viewers. Welcome to today's edition of the news. First, the headlines. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma visited Meghalaya Entrepreneurs Society at All Saints Hall, Shillong. Government unveiled an ambitious plan to transform Umnyam Lake into a premier tourist destination. Meghalaya and Greater Shillong Progressive Hawkers and Street Vendors Association criticized Tourism Minister. Minister of Revenue and Disaster Management conduct a review meeting in West Janta Hills district. And 10 International Yoga Day was celebrated across Meghalaya. The news in detail. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma yesterday visited the Meghalaya Entrepreneurs Society for community markets at All Saints Hall, Shillong. Speaking at the occasion, Sangma congratulated the organizers for taking up these wonderful initiatives. He further said that the government will support the entrepreneurs who will drive the ecosystem forward and really create opportunities out of the different challenges that we face.
The crux of everything, when they came to me and met me and asked me to be here for this program, I was telling them that entrepreneurship is something that's very close to my heart also. And I've always believed in entrepreneurs. I've always believed that if we want our society, our state and our nation to move forward, then it is only through entrepreneurship that we'll be able to take it forward. Government has a role to play, but government is only a facilitator.
Meghalaya government has unveiled an ambitious plan to transform Umnyam Lake into a premier tourist destination, complete with enhanced facilities and helicopter services. Tourism Minister Paul Lingdo, while giving details of the plans yesterday, said that the idea includes introducing new amenities, entertainment zones and upgraded accommodation to attract more visitors. Also said that Meghalaya government intends to relocate around 200 vendors in Kandailat area by July.
Parts of which are now with Tourism MTDC, parts of which are with Forest Department. So there's a very ambitious project to expand the MTDC, the units of the MTDC, probably introduce more facilities, more entertainment zones, and also upscale the present accommodation facilities available with Orchid Lake Resort.
The Meghalaya and Greater Shillong Progressive Hawkers and Street Vendors Association have criticized Tourism Minister Paul Lingdo for misleading the people on the proposal for relocation of the hawkers. While speaking to a section of the Reporters Association, Secretary Shane Thaba said that they were surprised by the claim of the Tourism Minister since he is not a member of the Town Vending Committee. He further questioned when the decision was taken for relocating 200 hawkers since the discussion is still on.
But upoli umdairuhi member jongka TVC takumno nakapor sekapor keren baik but udat baik kita ginong di madan. Bat lamoler uthok usukor uang hana bala dep keren bat kita kinong di madan kita ki ars panggut menau laju keren mentaka an kala ka sarkar kala manjur ban pentrai kam hani hajala jongi ka TVC ru kila dep thau mentaka kam kadang ya syai kadang ya keren kadang ya mirjing bot paramaki bakumno ban pentai ya kita kinong di madan.
The Hanyotrap Youth Council on Thursday filed a petition to Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, urging the recall of a recent order for distributing corrugated aluminium roofing sheets to various community and rural development blocks across Meghalaya. The petition calls for immediate action regarding the quality of the supplied materials. HYC President Roy Kuparsan Ram informed that they have received multiple complaints about the poor quality of the aluminium roofing sheets distributed to beneficiaries in the Kasi Janta Hills.
Di hadin mengiyo ekning tep ngiyo ru ya kajing ujor nagi patba. Namarba kini kitin ki balapan poi hapo blok ya ki ba don hadu mentah ki bedang don hapo ki jaka ki go down jong ki blok ba don du ki bala sam sikir upat ba Ngiyo jing tip ba kini kitin ki belong low standard hadu kata-kata. Ka housing department lani ka directorate of housing dan lada pipet hakisnem ki beladam. Ka jukhot ki tender na ka bentaban supply yaki ni kitin ki boong ba ka jing jrong jong kitin kala bende praput hadu khnai put ka jing he kala dala bende du praspa but ka jing reben jong katin kamdei banduna ya ka 0.45 ka umut 1%
Minister in charge of Revenue and Disaster Management Kerman Shilla along with Cabinet Minister A.L. Heg visited West Chanta Hills District yesterday to conduct a review meeting on disaster-related issues in both West and East Chanta Hills District. During the review meeting, Kerman Shilla stressed that the relevant departments should act immediately during natural calamities instead of waiting for the disaster management teams to intervene. The Deputy Commissioners of West and East Chanta Hills presented a brief report on the natural calamities that have recently affected these regions.
What to do, what is the next step? Because there are times that it got confused that maybe the disaster management has to pay and then do repairing for this bridge, or maybe the PWD, or maybe the Mandriga. So many confusion. Sometimes I am as a minister here, I will reveal this in front of you that sometimes we got confused with all of this.
Meghalaya Legislative Assembly Speaker Thomas Sangma on Thursday said that he will discuss and decide if there is a need for a reject for the post of the leader of the opposition or not, following the resignation of MP-elect Saleng Sangma as an MLA from the Gambigre seat. The representation of the State Congress has come down to 4 MLAs from 5. The Assembly Speaker said he is yet to receive any submissions from any of the 3 political parties in the opposition for the change in leader of opposition.
TMC and from Congress. And it was my discretion to select from one of them. But since there was a letter of support from BBP, so making it 9 from the opposition. So based on that theory and based on that.
The Reboy Youth Welfare Organization has strongly opposed the proposed conversion of land belonging to the Soil and Water Conservation and Agriculture Departments into an industrial area at Birnihat. The Invest Meghalaya Authority, led by CEO Vijay Kumar, has written to both departments urging them to convert 137 acres of land into an industrial area at Birnihat. Speaking to the media, Reboy Youth Welfare Organization President Ban Karnayor expressed strong opposition to the Meghalaya government's decision taken through the Invest Meghalaya Authority to convert land currently used for soil and water conservation and agriculture into an industrial estate. Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha from Meghalaya, Dr. W Karuki, on Thursday said he will retire from politics once his tenure in Rajya Sabha is over. Talking to media persons, Karuki said he will not seek re-election to the Rajya Sabha. He said besides being a politician, he is also an academician and said he is coming up with some more books shortly.
Politics, okay. And at the same time, it depends on the situation that you're facing. Like, this time, this side, we're facing a wave. That side also we're facing a wave. So, to me, my assessment is not that because BJP supported us. I don't believe that. Why I said that? Because in 2016, not only that BJP supported us, even Joel Aram, the present Tribal Affairs Minister today, he was campaigning with me. And CM won nearly by 2 lakhs, and he broke the record in Garo Hills.
The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights joined forces with the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights and the District Administration of West Khasi Hills yesterday organized an awareness program on how to prevent and combating child trafficking, labor and child abuse. The program, titled Bal Toskori Se Azadi 2.0, Freedom from Child Exploitation 2.0, is part of a nationwide campaign targeting 100 bordering and adjoining districts in India. JW Suting, Sub-Divisional Police Officer of Marshanrut Sub-Division, served as the resource person for the event. The Meghalaya Forest Department has mapped and inventorized 64 secret groves in the state, as the department has come in the form of publication Forest Inventory of Sacred Groves in Meghalaya, Volume 3, which was released by Chief Minister Conrad Sangma on Wednesday. Principal Chief Conservator of Forest Meghalaya, Harish C. Chaudhary, said the department have inventorized and brought out the publication about 64 sacred groves in the state, the fieldwork of another 48 sacred groves already done, and in the next 2 months publication will be out. Yoga, which symbolizes union of mind, body and soul, has become popular across the world. To spread awareness about the practice of yoga, the 10th International Yoga Day was celebrated across Meghalaya. The first International Yoga Day was celebrated successfully on June 21, 2015 across the world. Here's a report.
By Army Public School Shillong, around 700 students in 2 batches participated in the yoga program at Army Public School, while around 100 soldiers and officers of BSF participated in the International Yoga Day program.
Yoga is a very good form to release all that stress or anything that's building up.
And I find it very relaxing and it makes me less stressful.
The Assam Rifles marked the 10th International Day of Yoga with a grand event at the headquarters Directorate General Latgor. The Assam Rifles conducted mass yoga demonstrations across the northeast, emphasizing the importance of physical fitness, mental well-being and spiritual harmony. In Ribhoi, Ri Lajong Farmers Produce Organization and Ribhoi College celebrated the International Day of Yoga today. Over 100 farmers, including youths, expressed their happiness in taking part in the Yoga Day celebrations. In Ribhoi College, the event was organized by the Meghalaya Yog Samiti in collaboration with the National Service Scheme (NSS), with the aims to encourage the younger generation to engage in yoga activities, promoting health and well-being.
Then the message for the young Ribhoi: please do physical activities. You can become healthy. We can make healthier our Ribhoi Meghalaya. We have the vision to self-reliant Meghalaya.
The National Ayush Mission Meghalaya today celebrated 10th International Day of Yoga 2024 at La Ai Roy Garden, Umkadat Nongmansong. Around 177 people participated, which includes trained nurses from Civil Hospital Shillong, Ganesh Das Hospital Shillong and Army personnel.
On this occasion, I would again like to emphasize and underscore the importance of yoga. Yoga being one of the most easily practiced exercise for the non-communicable diseases. We all as doctors, we understand there are limitations so far as the allopathic medicine is concerned.
In West Jaintia Hills District, the International Day of Yoga with the theme Yoga for Women Empowerment was celebrated around the district. In Shangpung Pochnong and Dorbar Chnong Chilangrat Joai, the celebration was organized by the Art of Living Shangpung Unit and Joai Unit respectively. Bureau Report, DD Meghalaya.
For the weather report. The maximum temperature was 24 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 17.2 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 87% and the relative humidity in the evening was 97%. Rainfall 0.1 millimeters and the forecast states moderate rain and thunder showers likely to occur at most places. Before we end the news, a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma visited Meghalaya Entrepreneurs Society at All Saints Hall, Shillong. Government unveiled an ambitious plan to transform Umnyam Lake into a premier tourist destination. Meghalaya and Greater Shillong Progressive Hawkers and Street Vendors Association criticized Tourism Minister. Minister of Revenue and Disaster Management conduct a review meeting in West Chanta Hills district. And 10th International Yoga Day was celebrated across Meghalaya. Well, viewers, with that we've come to the end of the news for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening.